Well, hello, friends and outdoor enthusiasts. Today, I'm going to set my first traps here in Washington. I just got my trapper's license, and so I had the opportunity to check my friend's trap line for a while, and really enjoyed it. Was able to harvest a bobcat for him, and so it's time to set up my own traps. So I'll be setting traps off of my own driveway. I considered setting them on the backside of my little mountain over there, but I can't get to them daily. And so I'm gonna set up off my driveway so I can drive by them and look at them daily. I got the sled filled with all I need. A couple of traps, some ribbon, some zip ties, some trash bags, a bag of roadkill deer flesh, and I took the scent glands from the hind legs, knives, ratcheting pruners, and I've got a little mixture in there that is cat food, sardines, and olive oil for scent. So I'm gonna go and try to set up some traps and see how I do. All right, so driveway's over there. My first trap location, I'm gonna put it under this tree. Gives it a little bit of cover. I'll get the trap covered up really well, but it also is on the downside of this little peak area. There's a lot of animal tracks that go across here, and I've seen them historically, but it'll also let the scent waft downhill at night, and hopefully cross the paths of some animals looking for a meal. Oh, gotta clear out some branches and then level the ground and get the trap placed. All right, so I got the trap placed and baited. I got some pork and roadkill deer along with that cat food, sardine, and olive oil mixture. Put a little bit of that mixture on a branch in front of the trap, and then I made this little trail, kind of lead into it, and put a little bit of that mixture in different spots down the trail, as well as kind of a lead in. Who knows if it'll work, but just trying different things. It's my first one. All right, so I took and covered the entrance of the trap with a bunch of pine needles and duff there. All right, so I covered the trap with black plastic, put a little stick through there just before the pressure plate, so any animal there has to kind of jump over a little bit to get to the food in the back, and then puts a little bit more weight on the pressure plate that's right over there. And I camouflage the trap with branches, the ones I trimmed off, a little bit of snow. Looks like that going into it. Well, first setup, we'll see how it does. Like I said, this is the first one. There'll be a lot of trial and error. It may not fail. And if somebody's got some pointers, I will definitely be happy to take them into account. One other little trick I was told was to take a turkey feather, hang it, near your trap, just to kind of get animals' attention a little bit. So took this turkey feather, hung it to a string in an area that it shouldn't bind up on anything, and they'll just blow in the wind a little bit. It's just a little piece of motion. Maybe get an animal to come investigate it, and then get the scent as well. If I thought about it, I would have soaked that string in like fish oil or something like that as well. To get it used, to use it for some scent as well. Maybe next time on that. And my last little trick is to take the scent gland from a hind leg of that roadkill deer that I found, and I just zip tied it to a branch up above the trap to disperse another bit of scent. So we'll see. All right, that's my first set. Took me, I don't know, 20 minutes or so to set that up. I got one more to set up, and then I'm off to my neighbor's surprise birthday party. All right, for my second set, I think I'm going to put it in this little stand of trees. I've seen a few bobcats down in this area before. We got some fresh hare tracks there, and then up here, what appear to be fresh bobcat tracks. Now, they're not deer, and when you're looking at tracks, if you're looking at the distance between the left and the left foot, that's about bobcat size on these tracks there. So I can't see the impressions from the feet, so I don't know for sure that is, but based on the size of the tracks and the fact that I've seen them here and the tracks are on top of the snow, I'm speculating that those are pretty recent bobcat tracks. Oh, I think I'll put that set right up in that area somewhere. You just follow those tracks and they go the edge of this wood pile and then they veer off. So potentially a predator looking for hares. Looks like a good spot. All right, so this one I've got a couple of trees kind of creating a natural little wall and a little funnel here. So I think I'm gonna dig that out and place the trap right in there. All right, there's my second set. Back there buried in the snow, wedged in between that little area. Driveway here. Spilled a little bit of the leftover blood from the bucket down there as a trail. Got the little chunks of the cat food and sardine and olive oil mixture, deer tarsal gland. Got the turkey feather hanging, and oh! I fell. Stepping over that branch, going into the trap. He looks like that. You can see the jump stick back there. I think I'll shove a little bit more snow right there at the back to cover up that light. Oh, we'll see how it goes. First two traps set. All right, well, my first two professional traps ever set. I'm excited to see what happens. It's right around my house, but there is a lot of animal activity here. Speaking of the devil, look at this. You see the thumpity pattern of that? That's an animal in the weasel family. Probably a marten in this area. And that is just a little bit far away from my trap. All right. That little handprint, that one looked more like a raccoon. But no, looks like these are definitely marten tracks. Awesome. You never know what you'll see out here. All right, got about 3/4 of a mile walk back to the house. It's my driveway. My driveway is about a mile long. All right, stay tuned to see what happens.